Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I'm so pissed off right now. I was just 3 or 4 minutes into this video and I realized it was not recording. So here I am. I'm actually just getting over strep throat. I was down really bad and I'm so happy to be back. So here I am today to film. This video is long overdue. I believe I filmed one video like this before in the past and it ended up getting deleted. It was back when I would post and delete. But yeah, it was gonna be 10 things about me, but I ended up jotting down 12 things, so it's gonna be 12 things about me. Also, I haven't done a video like this since I hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, so it's kind of gonna be my hey, get to know me after hitting 1K. Yeah, so if you are not subscribed to me, feel free to subscribe below, and if you are, comment what year or whatever that you subscribed, because I've been on here since 2016. Yeah, we're gonna get right into it. Let's do it. Starting off at number 1, I'm a mom. I feel like I became a mom young. I first got pregnant when I was 20, had the first one at 21, and yeah, I am a mom of 3. I have 2 girls that are 5 and 7, and then I have a little boy that's 3. They're all 2 years apart. This year they're gonna turn 4, 6, and 8. It does go by so fast. Usually when I start a new job or meet new people, they think I'm 5 years younger than I am. And they get really surprised to know that I am a mom or that I have multiple kids. I could go on and on about that, experiences, lessons, all that on being a mom and parenting, but that would be a whole different video. So if you want more mom content, make sure you comment below. For now, I'm gonna leave it at that. Number 2 is my artsy creative side. So I started drawing when I was really little, and I would always draw people and clothes and doing details, facial expressions, all that. And it's funny because now my oldest daughter is just like that. She also draws, and she does a really great job of drawing characters and stories and stuff. Well, as I grew up, it turned into fashion design. I did go to fashion design BOCES in high school, and I did go to college for fashion design, but I did not graduate, hence becoming a mom young. But yeah, I've always loved art and drawing, and I wish I got around to it more these days, but it will always hold a special place in my heart. Number 3 is how I grew up, kind of sheltered. So my mom was very protective. My parents divorced when I was 6 until I was a teenager and I moved out. I barely ever hung out with kids from school. It was mostly inside the church. Yeah, I was pretty shy. I really wanted to come out of my shell, but it just took a lot. When I was a teenager, I went to live with my dad instead. And then my life changed a lot because at my new school, I tried to have a fresh start and be more out there and be like everyone else. I ended up having a hard time in high school. I literally still, over 10 years later, carry baggage from high school. Yeah, a lot of it had to do with how I was really sheltered and then had more freedom, and the transition was a bumpy one. Number 4 is I have diagnosed mild OCD. I think I have a whole video on this as well, and I will link it below, even though I'm kind of embarrassed. I don't know why, I shouldn't be embarrassed, but I grew up with it and I never knew I had it until my adult life. But basically when I was in middle school and a teenager, I started getting crazy intrusive thoughts, and I literally didn't want them at all. They would just come, and I was thinking there was something wrong with me. It's a whole thing. There's so many different things from my childhood that I look back on and see that I had an issue. Just really random things I would do, and to this day I still count when I'm doing dishes. I have to do 20 dishes and then pick up 20 toys. I don't know. Mine is bearable. When I found out that I had it, that alone, knowing what was going on, helped so much. And yeah, like I said in that video, I get more into it, but that's definitely something that has helped in shaping me to be who I am. Number 5 is going back to high school. I left high school early and got my GED. So I didn't graduate from my school. Like I said, I was having a hard time socially. I was targeted a lot just because I was all different reasons. My last day ever in public high school, I did get pushed from behind and hit by this girl. I actually kind of made a TikTok about this. It's a little bit vulgar, but yeah, after I got attacked, it really wasn't bad. Like, the girl like pushed me and hit me, but when I went to the nurse was like, bro, she can't hit, like, you're fine. And then my dad said I didn't have to go back after that, and I was like, period. I kind of would have liked to have a comeback and be like, I don't care what any of you think of me, I'm back in the hall, like, what's up? But at the same time, I don't regret anything because it's led me to where I am today. But yeah, GED girl. And it's crazy because once I started GED, I did really well. Like, I was doing bad in high school, but it was just because of my environment. It's not for everybody. Okay, number 6, building off of the fashion design stuff, I did go to the Art Institute in New York City and the Art Institute of Miami. I'm so thankful for those experiences, even though I didn't graduate, being able to spend time in those big, crazy, amazing cities and like meet some of the people I met and do some of the things I did. I'm forever grateful. Like, I miss New York City every day. I'm actually gonna cry thinking about it. Number 7, love to content create, but at the same time I try not to get too engulfed in social media. Like, yeah, I want to put out content, but I don't want to like feel like I have to post about every single thing or this or that. When I was growing up, it was not the social media era. When I was in like 8th grade, MySpace was a thing. And I remember I did get one secretly, and when I was in high school, Facebook played a huge role in our social environment. But it was just kind of weird when we were like young, it wasn't a thing, and then my generation is the one that kind of like was like teenagers when social media started popping off. So it's a really interesting era, and I don't know, it's like I like it, but I realize any good thing can also become a bad thing. So I feel like being on social media for over 10 years, I kind of have learned what I do and don't want from it. I don't know. Okay, I put on here how I met my kid's dad. I don't know why I would put that on here. Like, what was I even thinking? My kid's dad, we met in high school, the high school where, one of the high schools I had a hard time at, but actually, we didn't have any classes together. I don't even remember him inside school. We met one time outside of school at the park with like other people around. That's when I first met him. I just like, I don't know, I was kind of a clout chaser and he was like popular, so he linked in high school, and then he actually messaged me 2 years later when I was at college in New York City. He messaged me and I kind of curved him. And then the next year when I came home from New York City, he messaged me again, and the rest is history. Okay, the next thing is kind of hard to explain. It's what I put was positivity and seeing the beauty in small things. So yeah, I am like overall like very optimistic. Like truly, whenever I'm down, like I also am spiritual, so like God always, like it never fails. He always picks me up when I'm down, and I've been able to, I'm thankful for this. I've always been able to like find the beauty in the little things, like the sun rising, my morning coffee, like things like that. And mindset and perspective are honestly everything, because you could so easily get pulled down to the dark side of everything. There's so much media these days on like the negative things going on. It'd be really easy to get like depressed or discouraged. But personally, there's like a verse, I will put it on the screen, but I think it's like John 1:5, the darkness has not overcome the light, or something like that. And that's one verse I literally love, and I will like think about when it seems like the world is like crashing down. Next is how I got started on YouTube. I actually had multiple YouTube channels throughout my life, but I'll just talk about this one right here. In 2015 to 2016, when like the beauty guru world was popping off, I kind of got drawn in. And then after, you know, having my daughter and just like trying to find my identity as like a literal like young 21-year-old, but also a mom, I started getting into like the thought of like making makeup videos and stuff like that. So come 2016, I started trying it out. I did not get to 100 subscribers until 2019, I think. It took years. Of course, I wasn't posting consistently that whole time, but YouTube has really just been like an outlet for me. And I've become so comfortable in front of the camera. It's just part of who I am now. And it was pretty, I guess what drew me in was just like the creativity aspect, the beauty world, and yeah. My favorite people to watch on YouTube currently are my friend Beth and Jade Amber. Yeah, like I'll go through like phases with who I watch. And then the last thing is my current goals and dreams. I would like to move, become more financially stable, move possibly back to New York City. It's been a huge goal of mine for a while to get monetized on YouTube. I want to be more successful with my small businesses, be more at peace with myself. So yeah, I hope this video wasn't too choppy or all over the place. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you for coming to listen to facts about me. Subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.